me. The washer bottle is looking fucking gonna be decent car. Literally perfect.
It's hot, it's hot.
Good morning guys, welcome to another episode of Monky London. Today we have Mitto's S15 Nissan Silvia. We are going to be fitting his new SR20. It's just been freshly built by DY Engine Services. It's got a CD09 MazWorks conversion to go onto it, and then yeah, we've got to make a custom downpipe, a few other bits and bobs. So yeah, we're going to get this up in the air and get going on it for you. Now it's in, we're going to fit the engine that he's had built by DY Engines and make an exhaust, and yeah, go from there. First off, we'll get it on the ramp. We'll take the bonnet off just for ease of access and make sure we don't damage it when lowering it in with the crane. Get it all ready, we'll crane the engine up, see if she sits. Also with this engine, I believe Matt's running a CD09 with a MazWorks gearbox conversion. So just need to make sure that the tunnel fits. We might have to make some alterations, tunnel to make it bigger, to make that fit in there. That's how the exhaust goes, going out Garrett G25 660. So this is the newer one. New one. Yeah, I'm going to go for the G30 770 because I got man-sized nuts.
Lozzie! That's me. What you got here? I've got some sick JDM-ness.
How was it?
It was long. Who even thinks it's a good idea to put 130 horsepower when you're pulling 6.5 tons? It's not enough.
The washer bottle is what can only look like and just be described as a oil bottle. As you can see, Matt's lovely CD09 with a MazWorks bell housing conversion for the SR. The main old G unit here. Try our best to carry this lump to the workshop. This is a GK Tech rear shifter mount. The way this kind of sits, I mean, I don't know if it's missing or we just couldn't find them, but Matt's got all his bits in boxes everywhere. So yeah, Lewis has actually just made up some little spaces are going to go in there, which allows that to be bolted down nice and tightly, and then we can put the gearbox up, and then yeah, the actual shifter itself we'll mount from the top. Brand new actual Nissan release bearing there, so nice and smooth. New carrier as well. Matt has definitely gone all out with this build for sure, which is really nice because I was going through all his parts boxes of all the bits he's got, and it's just like everything's lovely and new. And so even got a nice brand new Nismo clutch slave cylinder, so that's going on as well. We'll get him a braided clutch line made up, just we've got a nice stainless braided line going down to that. So we get those made up, and lots of cool parts. So yeah, looking fucking going to be decent car. Quickly show you around the rest of the car. A couple of things, don't know why previous owner decided to cut the boot out. Don't know why, doesn't seem like there's any logical reason. Maybe for weight saving. That is not actually a rear mounted radiator, that is just a radiator sat in the boot. Cage laser rear jacking beam, which looks awesome. Sits on the bumper nicely, so yeah, really nice bit of kit that is. This one's actually probably worn out in such a way just because the way the track goes, it's more, he last did Rockingham in this, so I think the layout they did, it would have been more left-hand corner, so it'd been more force onto that one. But to be fair, you can see the way the other one's worn, it's literally perfect. These are all going to be upgraded for something else before it probably goes on track next, so that'd be really exciting, so we'll show you guys that as well. Got some of the Strong Flex bushes in there. A lot of the other bushes are actually going to be replaced with Strong Flex ones. We're going to go through and kind of replace everything just so it's all nice and tight and sorted out. Nismo clutch is all in. That's all torqued up and everything like that, it's all good. This is not going to be a permanent feature, that's just to kind of hold it in place while we get the gearbox in. It has got the B-knuckles on it, so yeah, this car does actually get some serious lock, but it's actually the idea of these, it's more to do with the way the car drives rather than actual let's have maximum lock, you know, to kind of get you out of the shit really if you kind of go too far with it. We'll get him on camera to discuss exactly how the B-knuckles work and why they're beneficial and why they're better than just you know, buying some other kind of aftermarket knuckles that will work. Don't get me wrong, it's just these work in a certain way that, you know, make the car drive, gives it that real Japanese kind of style drifting.
I've been making the downpipe for Mitto's S15, which I'll show you guys just over here. This flange I welded on before for the turbo, and this 90-degree elbow here. So that was welded on, I know, weeks ago. And then now I've just basically tacked it all in place. Each bit, you know, you kind of tack in place, and then when I kind of get to this point, then I'll go through and I'll weld each section before I make the next section. Basically, I do that because if I was to tack the whole system together, each time you weld apart, it will actually cause, the heat will cause the exhaust to move ever so slightly. Basically, I kind of make it in sections. So yeah, now that section there is done, I can put that back up on the car. What I do between each section, you see I use these bits of aluminium foil tape here. And basically what I do is just hold it in place with there. So literally this downpipe has probably been fitted to the turbo 30 odd times, I don't know, whatever. Like, basically I put it on, check it, cut the material if I have to cut it down, whatever I need to do. And once I think it's in the right place, I'll tape it in place with the aluminium foil tape, make sure it all looks good, check the other sections, then tack weld it in. So I put like 4 tack welds around, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, tack it all in place, put it all back up again, make sure it fits. Yep, great, next one, and so forth. So yeah, obviously when you're going through each section like that, this does take quite a lot of time. So I haven't actually filmed quite a lot of me going up and down this ladder each time. Just keep test fitting it, try next bit. But yeah, anyway, so we're here. So that, I'm just going to put 2 more tacks on now, just take those off. Once I take them off, it does leave a bit of sticky residue. So what I do, just a bit of acetone, clean that off, which is literally like nail polish remover, but it's really good. A bit of blue roll, use a bit of clean blue roll every time because it does actually take colour out of the blue roll. It's like that strong. So just, yeah, I'm going to put 2 more tacks in there after I've cleaned it up, and then we can test fit again and so, yeah, see if it all goes up ready for the next midsection.
And action.
Hi there! So the downpipe is all up in there, it's all tacked up in place. It is a bit of a tight fit because, you know, we've got restrictions, it's quite close to chassis here, and there's literally only like a 5mm gap between the manifold and the downpipe there, but it's all hot area, so it doesn't really matter too much. Next off, I have unfortunately got to get some more welding gas, so once I do that, then I will be taking the downpipe off, welding that up fully, and we can start on the next section. But basically, next section will go on, downpipe there, and then that's literally going to go towards the back. There'll be a couple of slight kinks, but basically it's going to be as straight as possible, just give the best flow, nice and simple. This will be one piece all the way up to the rear. We'll put another V-band flange here at the back, just after the rear subframe. And then we'll probably have a couple of silencer options, so like a quiet one for some of the tracks that require like lower decibels, like a 95 decibel restriction, and then we'll probably just have like probably just a no back box option, just with a pipe coming out from somewhere. That's that. So everything else has been done. Lewis has been busy. He has modified the gearbox mount, put all that on for us. He's got the GK Tech shifter on there, which fits really, really nicely. I quite like these. It's a nice bit of kit, to be honest. 1-piece prop shaft to the actual centre donut that's here. That has been removed. So that's literally just a custom one that's been made for this gearbox conversion. Goes straight up to the diff, that's all nice. The Nismo slave cylinder's fitted. I've ordered a new braided clutch line from Hell Performance, like a stainless braided clutch line. So that will only take a couple of days, they're pretty good, pretty fast. This one, the original one, it's just a factory one with all the original hard pipes. That will be removed and taken out. And then yeah, that's it. Engine's all been bolted up, all mounted up. Mitto wants to be able to do his radiator and intercooler pipes himself because he's got a certain way he wants them done. So once he comes back, he can show us where he wants those. We will, you know, weld the pipes together. He'll just cut them up and like, let us know where he wants them done. But other than that, it's all pretty much done. So the engine's all in, all the fuel lines connected up, power steering lines connected up, most of the looms all been connected up. So we've just really got to get the throttle body. Not sure what he's doing about throttle body options at the moment, so that's staying off, so we're just going to blank that up. But yeah, once it's got a radiator and intercooler on it, it's pretty much done in the engine bay. Intake has already been made before, so that goes straight in. Bit of a tidy up, and then it's all done. We got to get more welding gas, and then we can make the rest of the exhaust system for him. And then once Mitto's back, we will be able to do the intercooler pipes, the radiator, get all that fitted up, and then hopefully get it started. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. As always, put any comments in the comments section. If you can give us a like and a share, we'd really appreciate that. And we will see you next time. Bye.